What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the MXNEYCAR Latin American series here on Speed. Getting ready to kick things back off here with our good old Brazilian boys. This will be a test for them. This will be the biggest track they'll have ever raced on in their lives, biggest oval track rather. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But yeah, engines have been restricted heavily. Oh my goodness, I forgot how loud this is. And what I mean by that is they have bigger restrictor plates than the MG Cup and the other higher series guys do at Talladega on these cars, just because we don't want them going 210 down in a turn one, which this track is actually very capable of, as they take the green flag there. So we slowed them down quite a bit. They'll be going about 185 around here, maybe 190 if they're lucky, which is still pretty fast, and we might actually slow them down even more next season. But just depending on how they handle this will be their first experience at a restrictor plate type of track or restrictor plate type racing, and boy oh boy, this will be very interesting here from Texas World. As you see, Marcos. I have to check the names again. I don't know. That 80 car did try to make a move, didn't go anywhere. Oro, your pole sitter, continues to lead. 14 comes to his inside and pull up the names here as we have a wreck in the back, car up in the air, and that's Mauricio in the grass spinning around as we race back around to the caution flag. It's gonna be Bertie in the 14 leading us back to the caution flag. Let's see what brought it out here early in this race. Luciano Bertie, your race leader. And it all kicked off at the end of lap 2 here. Yeah, Marcos Gomez in that 80 car, but anyway, William Starostic in the 31 did a bunny hop there. Very strange. I think swing might have something to do with that. That was still very strange. In the 90 of Mauricio, let me see that first name real quick. Ricardo Mauricio, not Roberto. Ricardo Mauricio into the inside wall. And then a quick bunny hop as he comes to rest. We're gonna try it again. We're doing old school single file restarts here, as we want to ensure these drivers with a little less experience can be a little more spread out and a little safer here. So doing it old school, single file restarts, and unfortunately I think there is going to be lap cars coming to the front of the field because I forgot to turn that off in the season thing. And I know you may be asking, what happened to that Mexican track, or that track in Mexico? Well, honestly, I just couldn't figure out I didn't have the time to work on the track and make it actually, raceable for the AI, so I decided to change to this. I will continue to work on it and try to make it drivable, but the camera angles are gonna suck, just so you guys know. I'm gonna be right back, so we'll take a moment to for this to be kind of like a quick crank it up here on this restart. I am back. So that was a quick, not so quick, crank it up. Have to go run downstairs, get my food, ordered off DoorDash. Got some Chipotle here. But the race seems to be going well so far. Lots of 3 wide, which is to be expected at a track this wide. There's this much space, but it does narrow up on corner exits, as you can see right there. Bunching up, bouncing off each other, a little bit of contact, and now they're wrecking. Up in the air goes one car shot down to the inside wall, and we got multiple in the grass down here on the backstretch. Caution's gonna come out. The big ones, Strikes from Texas World. It's gonna be a drag race off of turn number 4. Who is gonna lead back to the caution flag? Hoffman has a run up high, and he's gonna edge out Zonta at the line. Man, I got back just in time, didn't I? Make the call. They were racing pretty good from what I saw there. And then once it got a little bit too much for these guys, a little bit too aggressive, too much 3 wide, that's to be expected with how much these engines are restricted. They suck up in a pretty big run. And man, they're just bunched right on top of each other. Everybody's going about the same speed, and there it goes. A couple cars got chipped down into the grass, and that's the 12. That went hard into the inside wall, or C, in the Red Bull machine. Watch, it gets set down, just can't gather it back up. Oh, that's a hard hit with the driver's side door. Man, the field just flew apart. Man, oh man. Watch this one more time as we slow things down. Just a little bit of 4 wide there. Somebody got shuffled out of line, got put in the middle of 4 wide. I don't think the pack realized it. Some moved up. One came down, and they all just met in the middle there. You saw the 63 wheel hopped over somebody there, I think. And look at another car bouncing through the grass. Rough ride through the grass there. Look, gets clipped, wheel hops. I think the tires gripped onto each other there. Or climbed over each other rather, and popped that 63 car up into the air. But who went through the grass here? Somebody saves it down in the grass. No, it's this guy. 38 down in the grass. Bunny hop. He must have hit a really big bump or something down there. Saves it though. Kept the car straight, but definitely bunny hop there, and they're still bunny hopping. And watch the battle off turn number 4, taking the momentum. 42 couldn't really fight against it. Caution's out right there. So let's finish this off, shall we? Got one lap car started at the front of the field. It's not supposed to happen, but he's going to be smart about it and stay towards the bottom of the racetrack. Everybody's going to stay high, try to get around him here. Down in front, Hoffman leading on the restart here. It's the 17. Now look through the roster. I'm not seeing 17 anywhere. Really strange. Oh well. So Hoffman continues to lead. And don't look now, but Tarso Marquez has worked his way up into second place. And he was dominant his first couple races of the season. Looking to sweep all 4 races here. This is the 3rd race. He's got one more as well. The clear championship favorite, Tarso Marquez, formerly drove in Formula 1. His younger brother Tiago in the field. Tiago's teammate, Luciano Berti, underneath. As Tiago's further back, trying to get a draft off his older brother. As we head down the back straightaway, those 2 cars being side by side in front of him will definitely help. Only 3 strong cars left in this race, it seems, out in front, as the rest of the field is trying desperately to stay in the draft. And I think one car is finally broken free, and that's Zonta in the 42. Finally getting the run and catching back up to the pack, and he's flying up to the field. 185, 3 miles an hour faster, and dives down to the bottom as far to the inside as he can go. Definitely a little more wear on the tires doing that, so he's going to have to be careful, but he's going to make it work. Now he's a little lower on the track, can afford to bring it down to the bottom without as much wear. Oh, but slid up the racetrack. That's going to allow Camilo to get to his inside. And side by side down the front straightaway now, the 14 of Luciano Berti is going for the lead. Berti is going to clear. No, he's not going to clear. My apologies. I don't know why I said that. Tiago Camilo in the 21. Right there in the draft with that 14 car. Can he pull to the inside right here? Looks like he will. Can the 14 move down and cover? He's going to try to. Carries the momentum off the corner. Here comes the 17 of Hoffman with a huge run yet again. Ingo Hoffman to the inside. I finally found his name on the roster. And he's going to clear, or almost clear, heading down into turn 1. The 14 is going to build more momentum on the top. And he cut down underneath. No, the side's against it that time by, but he has help up high. The car's going to push him off of corner exit. Can he get that run that he needs? Can he get the run off the high side by himself? Watching as the gap closes a little bit there. Couldn't quite. Gonna stay right on the rear wing of that 17 car. Can he pull to the inside? There he goes, down low. And the caution is out, I think. No, it's not. That's 2 slow cars. And they've navigated the lap traffic pretty well here, splitting the lap cars on both sides, and now splitting them again. I believe 14 tried to run that 17 up the racetrack and use the lap car as a pick. The lap car stayed right towards the middle, so they had a way to get through. How about the run on the high side from Hoffman? Huge run down the front straightaway. Nose is out in front, heading down into turn 1. But here comes another car. That's Tarso Marquez to the inside. Thought about taking it 3, decided against it. Will he do it this time, heading down into turn 3? Doesn't have the momentum, but definitely quick to dive to the bottom, pushing his brother's teammate out in front. Now looking for the lead himself. Can he get underneath Luciano Berti? Luciano doing a great job protecting the bottom. Here comes the 17 with a run off the top yet again. Hoffman's been great about getting runs off turn 4 all day. 3 laps to go. And now here comes Marquez to the inside. Tarso Marquez going for the race lead. The pack is definitely tightened up quite a bit. It was 3 cars at first on the restart. Now they've bunched back up. All the competitive cars have caught the leaders and are now fighting for the lead. Tarso Marquez back to the inside, getting a great push down the front straightaway from the 42 of Zonta across the line. Marquez led that lap. It'll be 2 laps to go. Here comes Zonta underneath Tarso Marquez, and Tiago looking underneath his brother as well. Oh boy, everybody wants a shot at the win now. Tiago Marquez stuck in the middle. Tiago Camilo to his inside as we come through turns 3 and 4 yet again. Off of turn number 4, we'll see the white flag, this time by 1 lap to go here from Texas World Speedway. Who's going to be able to make the move? Heading down into 1 and 2 for the final time. Tiago Camilo out in front. Here comes the 29 of Daniel Serie. Serie moving up, going to use the lap car as a pick, and that's his teammate that he used as a pick there. Daniel Serie out in front, no competition from behind. Lap traffic holding up the field, and Daniel Serie is going to cruise to a victory here from Texas World. What a move by Serie. Zonta had a huge run, a huge push from behind from Tiago Marquez. Couldn't catch him in time, but they were flying, man. Daniel Serie holds on to win at Texas World Speedway, and that was a crazy race. I think these guys learned quite a bit in just a short amount of time in that race there. A quick 25 lapper here from Texas World, but that's going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.